prediction time. What do you reckon? Ipswich Town taking on the leaders of the Premier League, Liverpool. It was 2-0 at Portland Road. What do you think at Anfield? Looking forward to this one. My niece, big shout out to my niece Alana, she could be a mascot for this game. So hopefully a lucky charm. But it's going to be tough. They're superstars and all that. But what do you reckon?
I absolutely love that. I hope she has a brilliant time. I do think it will be a defeat. I just can draw a lot of similarities and parallels with the Arsenal game. Pardon me. And I think it will probably trend in a similar direction. I do think there'll be a big defensive improvement. I think that's going to be the priority. I can see a world in which Town have opportunities to get forward, but I think it's going to be a lot of time in their own half, probably in their own box, with bodies there, heading crosses out, and just soaking up the pressure. So I see it being pretty similar to that. I can also see, look, the end of the day, the approach will be to try and frustrate the home crowd. If Arsenal are 2-0, 3-0 up at Wolves at half-time and Town can get in level, for example, then all of a sudden those murmurs start to grow a little bit. So that's what I'd like to see. I do still think it'll end in a defeat. I've gone with a repeat of that Arsenal game, 1-0 defeat, which I think, given the circumstances, wouldn't be the end of the world. We all move on to Southampton, but I'm hoping at least it'll be competitive. That's, I think, what we all want to see.
Yeah, that would be respectable, only losing 1-0. And yeah, Town obviously will look to bounce back. You know, the confidence would have been hit a little bit after the Man City game, but they know it's going to be difficult. Couldn't even say that briefly there. I'm going to go... It's going to be defeat, unfortunately. But Town will try their very hardest. I'm going to go 3-1. But Town, shot the lead, just like the Man City game, out of nowhere. Who am I going to say? Who's going to be the man? Maybe a debut goal, maybe, in Cinso, you know. Maybe he off the bench, or he starts, you know, and scores on his debut. But it does depend if he starts, so maybe not. So, who could be? Delap, just Delap, yeah. Delap will score the opening goal.
Those scenes in the away end would be quite something. That'd be special.
Would be, but yeah, we'll lose 3-1. But it'll be a respectable 3-1 defeat. So, let us know your predictions as standard. Any other business, AJ? I'm just looking forward to going to Anfield. I've been there before, but you know, as just a neutral fan, this time being pitch side, I get my snappy snaps. You looking forward to it?
Yeah, I am, and I think that a lot of Town fans will be. Be a core group that have never been to Anfield before. The last game would have been it was the game that Town got relegated at, wasn't it? At Anfield was where that kind of decline started, I suppose. So, yeah, some interesting memories for some. I've got a lot of Liverpool links in my family. Really loved them growing up. Kind of faded a lot as I got older and decided I just didn't like the Premier League that much. Can never say that. We all love the Premier League, but so that was kind of my upbringing, and I have a lot of family from who've been around those parts and grew up there, season ticket holders, things like that. So pretty special from that side as well. Will be a pretty cool experience, I think, to go cover a game there.
Definitely, my friend. And you were there, weren't you, in the summer to see Taylor Swift?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I was up there. I've seen the game there before. I went to watch them in the FA Cup. They fielded the bunch. They basically just fielded the under-21s. Klopp didn't even show up, and they beat Shrewsbury that night. But yeah, and then again for Taylor Swift with my girlfriend. So yeah, that was fun. Be back there again. The facilities there are really good as well. So looking forward to it.
Yeah, bring it on, my friend. Well, thanks everyone watching another Boot Room. If you go into the game, enjoy it. If not, we'll bring you all the coverage as standard, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye for now.